Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we talk all things reality TV or whatever.
Period, period,
Period.
period, period.
I'm your host, Pharaoh. We are joined by our wonderful co-host, Lee. Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Another episode. Shout out to Jay and Michelle Icons. Got the bitches pressed. Got bitches mad. Rob King and Queen. Hate to
Period.
say it. I have to tell y'all, yeah, that they do some dumbass things and they got
Mm-hmm.
dragged accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they got sent home this episode, bullshit.
BS.
And
Period.
I love Daddy Horatio and
Fine.
Sister Olivia.
Beautiful. Olivia.
Love them down. But this was just see,
It
I
was
guess
just
when you're
honestly
Mother
icky.
Michelle. Well, I guess when you're winner of Survivor. What season she won? That
It
season.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Winner.
Yeah.
Winner.
Finalist. Finalist in
Winner.
Winners at War.
How many seasons have you won, Anisi? Anini?
Ooh.
Ooh. Watch a new Kardash.
So, y'all, this episode, it's just, and this is the issue with this issue with this season for me. Predictable. I don't know if that's every season, but this season, predictable.
Well, we've been saying since the beginning, people are making mistakes, Jay and Michelle, and decisions, Nelson and Fessy, who are benefiting the veterans. Now, I forgive Jay and Michelle because they got it together in their second round. They were able to win again and keep it pushing. But I'm really mad at Nelson because he sat up here with 2 daily wins, protected the veterans. Well,
2 times.
And I guess he didn't protect the veterans the second time, but he kind of
did.
But it was like, he said he chose the side, but he didn't choose the side, but he's still mad that he got put in. And especially even more mad, he's like, well, I mean, I kept them safe. Mister, I let the performance speak for themselves. Yeah, because you're not actually speaking, but we'll get into it.
So we start off this motherfucking episode, and Amber and them are coming back from the challenge, and Amber has a diary room. She's like, "Girl, I just got my first win.
Period.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great." Or
period. Well, her man Chauncey, Chauncey is fine. I saw it at first, but like now that he on the screen a little bit more, we get to see Chauncey. Chauncey is fine. Like Amber, where you find him?
Where did she find him? On Instagram. She said she slid in. Somebody slid somewhere.
He is fine.
Girl, so Nelson has the DR talking about we getting down to the nitty gritty and the with the roof.
He's like, honestly, I had to make a choice, and if I had more options, I would have done something different. You had several other options,
multiple,
better actually. If I'm not mistaken.
Better,
way better.
Hey, I guess we all can't be smart. So Amber and Michelle are in the room, and they celebrate. They celebrate the fact that Amber won. So like that's that girl, you know, they have a friendship. They're real cute together.
We love them. We love a dynamic duo.
We love them. We love them. They have some turmoil. But we love
them.
Have
some turmoil. They do.
And then they basically like Nelson just weird and dumb. Michelle is like weird and Amber's like dumb. And like that was it. Like they just were gagging about Nelson being stupid, to be honest.
And as we all are.
As we all are, laughing at him.
Not with him. At
all. Michelle has a diary room that Amber and Chauncey are her number one team. She's like, that's my number one team. I'm like, ooh, is it not Jay's? I don't know. But
girl, Jay be talking about their mama. You know, Jay, he been really trashing the whole season. Amber Chauncey this, Amber Chauncey that. Like,
like please, sir.
You already are hated about all of the cast. Like,
you really need to, right? You need to just keep it cute immediately. So the next day pops up, and we start off with Nerese. Nerese has diary rooms that, like, basically Nelson and her are in this middle position, but she feels like the girls are on to them because last round Nelson done put in half of the vet girls and then half of the rookie girls, but some of the rookie girls, and he put in the rookie girls, but he still put the vet girls in. So Nerese is like, you know, they probably finna be on to us, and we might start going into it. And
mind you, she starts the diary room off saying, "We've been playing perfectly up until this time." Like, no, ma'am, no, ma'am.
No, man.
If you were playing perfectly, you wouldn't be going in. Like Tori and Devin, still not going in.
Period. So after this, we get a scene with Olivia and Nelson, and they're flirting, doing their little flirt thing. They keep showing us here and there. Shade. Yeah, I'm getting tired of it.
She said post show she's not even fucking with that boy no more at all. So I'm good for you, sister.
Yay. So
find a man with some brains. Maybe Horatio
seems so sweet. Horatio, you said brains. Right?
Nelson gives Labrador Retriever. He's sweet and loyal like a puppy.
That's perfect for a man.
It's not. I need a man with some brain. Oh, just a little bit.
I don't need no man with no brain. They can sneak around.
Oh, too smart. I mean, dumb niggas be cheating too. They just stupid with it.
You're right.
Nelson would. I ain't gonna say he would definitely cheat on somebody. That's terrible for his character. But if Nelson got caught cheating, I think it would be very easily. It would be very much like, bitch, the number was saved. I don't know, like
with her name instead of Pizza Hut. Come on now. So after this, we see Anissa.
Anini.
I'm sorry. Every time I see her name, I just see another name on my. For some reason, there's something else that's there. So Anissa and Devin talk about her and Jordan's relationship again. And honestly, y'all,
we really don't care.
I'm skipping it. After this,
also at the same time, it's like what's annoying about it is that it feels like they keep trying to like prove, oh, they're actually ride or dies, which I feel like up until this point, I mean, there's no indication that they're actual ride or dies. Like they just played the challenge together for a long time.
Even when they flash back, it's always them arguing. Like I don't know,
or literally just them on the challenge. I don't like they're like I said earlier this season, they're coworkers. They've played the challenge together for 10 years. But I mean, if that's the classification for a ride or die, you compare anybody together, hell, which they basically did. Darrell and Veronica,
yeah,
Banani and Johnny.
Banani
so
and
I
Nani?
Guess that was the point. Yeah,
Banani and Nani. So after this, Jay has a diary room and he's like, Jordan and Anissa, if they win, it's gonna be bad for Elmo because if y'all recall, Jay and Jordan got a little tuffle. They put Jordan and Anissa in directly, so it was they got some beef some growing beef. But Jordan v. Jay rivalry. So after this, Johnny Bananas has turned 40 years old.
50
now, pushing 50, like so close to 50.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked by the number. I thought it would be higher. I'm not gonna lie.
You did?
I thought he was older. I did. I thought he was like Mark age. Isn't Mark like 50 or he just turned 60 or so? I thought he was up there with him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, grandpa. Yeah,
he's been on my screens for so long.
Johnny's just old, elderly, and so we have our elderly celebration. And towards the end,
hold on, and then I don't know if y'all saw on Twitter, right? Someone screenshotted this little moment because in the beginning, Nani and Tori are writing down Bananas like stats, like he's won 7 times, right? 22 finals, whatever the fuck. And someone screenshotted Tori has an iPhone in her hand.
Look,
MTV giving out iPhones?
Just giving out iPhones. Giving out iPhones. Is this her iPhone? MTV, we got you on candid camera.
We got you on candid camera.
I got you on candid camera.
Child, they don't have. I would assume.
Out of my face! Out of my face!
I would assume it had to be off. Well, no, I'm pretty sure she was probably Googling.
It was bright. You saw the screen. Well, I could see the screen light a little bit on her.
Maybe she wasn't allowed to get on anything else but Google.
Why they couldn't just give her the stats? They could have went to the diary room. What's the stats?
Right, the producer should know.
The confessional. My bad. After this, Amber and Chauncey gag him real quick. And they were like, who wants to see this old man win? They didn't say that.
Oh my God.
But that's what they was thinking.
Chauncey did say he needs to retire. No shade.
He needs to retire. And they basically was like, who wants to see old ass Johnny and old ass Nani win? Not us.
Oh my God. They specifically said Bananas. No one said anything about Nani.
They did say they mentioned Nani. They mentioned Nani.
They said Bananas and Nani?
Well, like they're a team. It wasn't because of Nani, but they're a team. So who wants to see Bananas and Nani win? But specifically Bananas. But Nani's included. And I also don't want to see them win. So after this, maybe I said it. I don't know.
That's what
after this, Nelson and Fessy, insufferable. And this is the thing. I already don't. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be blunt, real, raw, nasty. I already don't fuck with Jordan and Lisa and them. Nani and Johnny are boring and old. And Tori and Devin are manipulators and old.
And boring, lucky. Well, Devin's he's a little bit fun. Tori's boring.
Tori's boring. And so it's like I already don't fuck with all of them. And then we have to see Fessy and Nelson. And what's worse than old ass vets who come back every fucking season is Nelson and Fessy.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather them just be 2 other old ass vets. Honestly. I mean,
like, the thing is they might as well be. And then, I mean, what we've been saying this whole entire season is coming to fruition. They've been playing their game, and now they're getting thrown in.
How did we have them clocked week 1? Well, y'all, go back to the round Fessy one and around Nelson one. It was back to back. I want to say week 3 and 4. Like, literally, we were saying they're dumb as fuck. They're dumb as fuck because all they're going to do is they're going to do this favor for the vets and take out Colleen and Kim, and they took out Johnny and Raven or somebody.
Tommy and
Annalise. Who are both weak ass teams. One
that could have beaten.
That you could have beat. 2 and 3, that you're helping the veterans get them out. Or we see last episode that Nelson doesn't even choose the veteran side. So if he wasn't going to choose the veteran side all the way, and then he kind of is, he's just stupid as fuck. But if you weren't going to choose the veteran side, you could have just got the veterans out.
Yeah.
When you had your first fucking.
And it's crazy because all these rookies have been winning or are coming close to winning. And who's the people that throw y'all in? The veterans. It's not getting protected.
The first time, Fessy and Nelson get thrown in, right?
Mm-hmm. But not counting Benani when Benani won, because none of them got thrown in, but that was way earlier in the game.
Right, like really the first, but that's the thing. The veterans are the only 2 times that you bitches have gotten thrown in, and you guys were sitting there doing their dirty work. It's weird. So, anyways, Nelson and Fessy talk, and basically they're like, "Yeah, I mean, we went after the rookies, but everyone's gonna come after them." I guess they're realizing it, thinking about it. It takes them a while to process things because not much is up. It's
like for them, the game starts now. Now it's getting ugly. Now it's getting messy. It's been
when y'all are getting thrown in. I guess at this point they didn't know they were going to throw in, but it's like
because it has to. Because it wasn't that kind of thing. Now it's simple. It's 9 teams left. The relationships are clear, and now it's like, well, of course they're not with me. They're against me. But it's like if you were paying a little bit more attention, if you were thinking just a little extra step, because we've been saying this. The way the competitions went. I mean, yeah, Benani had their win, but it was mainly Johnny and Raven, Nelson and Maurice twice, Jay and Michelle twice, and Fessy and Mariah. Jordan and Lisa shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, they should have been out.
And Nani, y'all would have won this one, and y'all probably be safe.
And then y'all take out Kim and Colleen this round.
Or
Olivia and Horatio could have got out.
That's the thing. Even if you risk the fact of the rookies might be banding against you, you can likely beat them in a challenge.
You can beat them in a challenge.
Tommy and Elise can easily get knocked out this round. Kim and Colleen can easily get knocked out this round if you need them to. Like, no, now you're getting thrown in with competitors, your friends, because you were sitting up here protecting Anissa and Jordan.
Because now y'all are here with only good teams are left. Only teams that can win, have won or can win are left. So if y'all go in, y'all are either going in against each other or against someone who's going to beat y'all. And it's like,
and now and it pisses me off because it's like this is the same rhetoric we just keep talking about. Because Fessy's like, I understand it's a game, it's not personal, and and it's like, yeah, it's the same rhetoric. So they play in y'all face until it gets down to the lower numbers, and then they say, well, it's not personal. We just don't have that many people.
And you listen,
and you listen.
And you believe it.
And you repeat the cycle the next season. Like a dummy.
Like a dumbass bitch.
But I didn't know they had beef before. I thought they were
we get the tea. We get the tea from Nelson and Fessy. And us, we don't know shit. So from like you said, I thought they were bestie Esties too. And I guess they are, but they're not. So what happened was they played 2 seasons together or 2 seasons in a row. And the first season
they was real good.
They were bestie Esties.
And then the second
second season, they was besties, but apparently Fessy volunteered to take Nelson out. And that's real nasty. And honestly, when should you ever volunteer? Never. But Fessy's not the brightest. So any situation that was, it just probably didn't make sense.
And he was according to their relationship to them.
Yeah, he was probably his literal close friend, and he didn't win the season. So it's like,
But that's the thing. I'm assuming this is probably when Fessy got his messy Fessy bag because we have not been watching. But we hear from the grapevine like when Fessy has been getting quite a name for himself over the challenge. So I feel like that was probably the year he was being probably really weird because I just don't get that. And they also show like a flashback to the reunion of that season. We saw Corey fine ass. Oh, he need to come back. But
he doesn't. He can stay with his wife.
Fessy was basically saying, "Oh my god." Fessy was basically saying, "We're not friends. I just barely know him. Like it's really not that serious. But now they bestie Esties, and y'all gotta stick together. And you don't want him to get payback." And it's like Fessy.
So Nelson has a diary room. He's like, I remember, but I don't remember. I mean, what is it?
I forget, but I don't forget.
Whatever. And he says that he got his. He said he won his payback, but he don't. He don't have to his payback. He can do what he wants. And it's like, Nelson, like, just do something. I don't know. Like, if it was me, I would at least want to be like, yeah, I'm going to get Fessy ass back. Like, he just got me out. Like, that nigga volunteered to take you out last season. You don't give a fuck. Okay. But you putting in Amber and Chauncey because you're so upset at the fact that Amber said Devin's name? Or is it because she's a woman?
Ooh. Or is it your uncle?
The fuck? Nah, but I don't think it's because she's a woman, but men do stick together. Yeah. I don't like that.
They love following up behind their leaders.
They love following
the leader of the pack.
They love following. And that's they don't even got a leader because Corey not here. So they just following each other. Blind, leading the
Leading the
blind.
blind.
Like, damn,
They've
just
been playing
dumb.
stupidly this whole time. Been playing blindly this whole time.
The whole time. So they get to the challenge. The challenge is double trouble and make a double and hubble bubble. So what you gotta do is, bitch, you gonna start off on the truck and your teammate gonna start off on a car that is farthest away from the truck. There's 3 cars behind that original car, making it 4 cars total. That person is going to have to give you keys that they find throughout that first car as you hop off the truck onto the back car from the second truck to the third truck to their truck, grab the key, lock, whatever it is, and then bring it back to the first car where you put it into the lock place. You have to go back and forth 4 times until you get all 4 keys, lock it in, and then your time is slot. Is per. Your time is per. So, boom. When I first thought this, I was like, I would eat this up. And then I watched it and I realized I was delusional.
Yeah.
And so that's just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So we start off the challenge with Olivia and Horatio. Oh, he's so fine.
He is so fine.
So fine. So Horatio starts off real nasty and good. And that's the thing. Olivia and Horatio always do good at these challenges. It's like, y'all deserve to be here. Do other people?
No.
So he's gone. Like he's jumping. He's looking like Spider-Man. They have an undershot, and I'm just like, ooh, I wish he was naked. And it's like, y'all are looking great. Like he's just looking so great. So they were doing great. We get to Nelson Dye room. He's like, yeah, I like Olivia. Boom.
Yeah.
After that, we see Horatio. He done like almost fell, but he didn't. And when he almost falls and doesn't, Olivia has a dye room. She's like, one thing y'all don't know about Horatio is like, yeah, sure, he's great at the comps, but one thing about Horatio is he gets a little nervous under pressure.
And I didn't know about him.
I didn't know that. Like, you can get nervous. I can calm you down, babe. Like,
oh my god.
I don't know. So yeah, she mentions that, and then we see Horatio continue to try, and then he all the way like falls off the car, and I was like, oh, is he DQ'd or what's?
I thought he was gonna be DQ'd too. I was like, of course he's DQ'd, but no, they put him right back on the car. Yeah, and he just started running, but then he started going side to side, kinda. It was bad.
It was really bad. It got really bad, and so they struggled, and then they finally were able to go ahead and finish. And it's like, ooh, they could have had a good time, but it's like, do they have a good time now? I don't know. After that, Jay and Michelle, they take their turn. So at the beginning of this, Jay has a dye room, and he's essentially like, Johnny Bananas got to go. Whatever I got to do to get Johnny Bananas out, Johnny Bananas has to go. So I really want to win this leg. What the fuck is this called? The challenge. Shit. So Jay starts off, and he's doing really good. Jay and Michelle be killing it at these motherfucking dailies. Where the Bob?
Like, I really would love to see Jay and Michelle come back. Like, they made their mark this season. They made their mark, really, specifically Michelle. Like, I know people don't like her, but she ended up for me. Sure. I would love to see her on the Challenge USA. Can she renew that contract? Like, CBS call her.
And they get her back over there? Like, I don't know.
Honestly, keep all the CBS girlies. Like, keep your people.
Just keep them. Maybe not Fessy.
Fessy can stay. Fessy and Casey can stay.
Over there. They love it over there.
Yeah, now, that's their home.
Bring Jay back. Some entertainment, maybe.
Because Jay can probably win the Challenge USA. He ain't never winning the Challenge MTV. He should hang it up. They're gonna make that boy
maybe
suffer
in
every
30
time
years
he play.
when he turned 40 on his 40th birthday.
1 or 2 things gonna have to happen. But that's the thing though. Like back then,
he'll be a vet soon.
You can get buff as fuck and then come back and win everything. But now with the equalizers, you just have to be good at that challenge archetype, kind of like the mental, the physical, all that type of shit. So it's like, I mean, he got your allies at this point. Like people don't like Jay like that.
Give him 5 seasons, he'll be a vet. Not 5. Give him 3 seasons, he'll be a vet. Maybe 2, honestly. I can see like, not next season, not the season after. I can see the season after the next. They being like, Jay's a vet. We know that.
It depends. That's the thing, though. Like, I mean, and that's how these like vet factions like kind of link up. Because like even this season, like these are not all veterans who necessarily worked together in the past, but they're all veterans in this situation. If Jay ends up in a season like that, it's like, well, then he'll kind of be solidified in. That's how it works. Like, they need you, and it's like, well, now you're part of the team.
And then from then on, he's gonna be a quotations vet. You know how it works. So this is when Michelle has a diary room, and she kind of explains a little bit more about her and Jay's motivation. And we didn't really get to know this until this episode. But essentially, Michelle was like that Jay Jay's mom, she suffers from brain aneurysms, and
Mhm.
also that her brother has had a brain injury too, and that they're here to try to support and get money to help them because baby medical bills, baby, like
Especially in America, child.
baby, like
That healthcare is not
why
free.
the shit is not free? If the shit can be free, why isn't it? Well, we move. So that's their motivation. Really, really sweet. After this, Amber gets a diary room and she's like, I mean, I really would love for Jay and Michelle to win. You know, I love Jay and Michelle. I love Michelle. Michelle's my best.
That's her best.
Let's
Let's see. Because it is nasty.
So after this, Jay ends up finishing real motherfucking fast, real bad. And we see Tori have a diary room.
Oh, the girls are gagged. The girls are gagged.
Gagged and scared. Tori not only is scared.
Literally, Jay and Michelle is everyone's motivation moving forward. Okay? Literally. Everyone who did this challenge had Jay and Michelle at the front of their mind. Okay?
As they should.
Put some respect on their name. Put some respect on their name. Overseas. Church. Vatican.
Period. So Tori has a diary room. And she's like, she's scared of them. And it's annoying because she's like, and I just don't want to make a deal with them. I just don't want to make a deal with them.
I just don't like they threw in my ex.
Girl, your ex who's fucking Norris. Like, please.
Yeah, and that's we'll get into that next week from the preview.
So, after this, we get a montage of the flops in Amber and Chauncey. So Amber and Chauncey do their thing. We get Flop Fessy, Flop Nelson and them, and then Flop Kenny and Casey.
Child, Nelson and Kenny dropped the damn key. It flew all off the back of
the car. They done DQ.
That would have been me, I fear. I don't know.
Not you. Hold on, it's hot.
It's hot. Y'all see Farrah got that lunch lady walk?
What'd you say? So after this, Tori and Devin go finally. And we get to see like a lot, I feel, but essentially they saying the same damn thing they always say. Devin's actually not that bad at challenges.
Yeah, people think Devin sucks, but he's great. It's
like, Devin, we get it. He don't suck.
And they ain't won a daily once.
He still has not won a daily. Great at what? I guess they have to, girl. So after this,
hey, I haven't won a daily. They still ain't going in. Put some respect on Devin's name.
They got to give him something.
Tori doing none of that. No,
they just got to give him something because that's the thing. Without it, they're doing nothing. Like Casey and Kenny, which I guess they're not doing it. I guess.
Well, I think Devin is doing things. Tori's not.
That's true.
Tori is flirting with Jordan.
Let me be specific. Tori is not.
Ooh, it's breaking up.
After this, Amber gets a diary room. Hello?
You're back.
Amber gets a diary room that Tori and Devin don't need to win because she don't trust Devin at all. And the last time she told somebody she don't trust Devin, they got back on her ass. So she's in the diary room.
The diary room.
She in the diary room. After that, Nani and Johnny go. And Nani has diary room when she says, Jay and Michelle just scared me so much, and I don't know what to do about it.
Trembling. Yeah.
Press down. Nani's
press.
It's a long diary room of her, like, telling us her
gagging feelings over how iconic Jay and Michelle are. That's what I got.
So, Johnny and Nani are doing their thing, and Horatio has a diary room, and he's a stand. And it's like, sir, shut up.
I'm sorry, Horatio.
Like, you're so
beautiful
pretty.
Gowns. Gorgeous.
So gorgeous. Keep the mouth.
What was that? He's like, watching Banani is just, he didn't say Banani, but I refer to him as that. Watching Banani is, it's amazing. They really know what they're doing. They look so up to do it.
And my thing is, he's been doing it for 20 years. I
will say, right. That's one. This is a seasoned veteran.
That's like 40. The challenge being black and him being like, oh, Farrah and Lee are just so good at the challenge. Like, girl, duh. We've been doing it forever. Like, Johnny woke up and was born.
This is literally his job, weekly job.
Onto this car that he's on. Like, he does this for a living. Quite literally for a living. He would not have money.
Horatio gives me that, he loves seeing people do great at challenges and,
Well, didn't see yourself do great.
He does
so win a daily. He does, but I just want him to win a daily.
Don't shade, my man.
Please.
You don't need to shade,
I'm
Daddy.
begging you, though. But I'm begging because I'm tired of seeing these ugly bitches. Anyways, Jordan and Anissa go, and and look, this is my thing. This is my thing. When Jordan and Anissa go, and I see the challenge, I was like, oh, they could actually win a daily for once.
Why?
I'll just leave it there. So Anissa has a diary room.
They're so annoying too, because they're like, "Oh, it's so annoying. It's a few parents walking around here that are too comfortable." And it's like, your friends, your besties,
last season. Like, I don't know.
Every season she plays.
Every season she plays. So Jordan needs to talk, or Anissa has Zyron. She said she got to beat Jay and Michelle because they got beef with them.
Because they're mothers.
And so Anissa's sitting in the car. And Jordan does his thing. And Jordan's going fast, but honestly, watching it, I was like, is this faster than them? Like,
it did not like it was going that
I feel
fast.
like even Johnny was zooming faster than that. But
I guess the editing.
I guess.
Like, it's like he was taking his time. He was paused before jumping. I was like,
he was talking to TJ. I'm like,
right. TJ be standing down on the sidelines, doing good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, TJ.
Nelson has a die room, and he's like, well, if Jay doesn't win this daily, then damn, both of us going into the zone. And it's like, sir, maybe if you put them in.
But that's when it clicked for me, because I was like, I do remember him doing all of that last episode, but I guess I forgot it being Devin's plan. Because that's the thing, like really dissecting it. Mm-hmm. Devin as a veteran and being tied to Tori as a veteran, he's safe. Like, there's not going to be too many people throwing them in. You saw Bonani had the conversation about not trusting them. It might come to fruition, but it's also least likely. Like, they're the main vets there. Tori, Devin, Bonani. And there's a protection that comes with that. So I just feel like Devin making this alliance with Jay and Nelson, who are two vet rookies that, you know, don't really get the respect of all the veterans. It's like, I mean,
it only benefits Devin. It only benefits Devin.
But that's what we said last podcast. It was like literally everyone who got sent in for nomination was who Devin wanted to go in. And now this round, Jay, Fessy, and Nelson are all in. Where is Devin? Chilling, not going in at all, ever.
Big chilling.
Because his position is so good. And that's something that should have been considered when you were even talking to Jay last week. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when Nelson said this time around, I was like, oh, yeah, because I guess he did turn on the veterans. But that's the thing. It's like, he turned on them.
He didn't, though. And put in Amber and Chauncey, who are not veterans, and also put in Veronica Durrell, who were not working with the veterans. So, you didn't turn on the veterans.
So, he's a dummy.
He deserves to go. Put in all rookies last round. Really? Based on what he did? So honestly, and my thing is, he's scared when he could have just put Jordan and Anissa in last round against Johnny and Nani, who were the top two teams this fucking round. Dang, babe. And then maybe Jay and Michelle would have won. Maybe Jay and Michelle would have won.
They're the ones who saved each other.
Maybe Jay and Michelle would have won because you literally said, I just need Jay to win or I'm going in. Well, maybe they would have won if you took out one of the teams who beat him.
Dummy.
After this, we get the results. The top three teams is Bananas and Nani, Jay and Michelle, and Jordan and Anissa. TJ is like, Anissa and Jordan, you finally win something because Anissa didn't have to do anything this time.
And then Jordan jumps into Anissa's arms. Real beautiful.
Sure. So, y'all, there's some tea on Anissa. Apparently, when Anissa saw Olivia, not only did she initially like ignore her, but apparently when she finally did speak to her, she said that, oh, look at you with your fake lips, boobs, and makeup and titties and da da da. And I don't know the T on that, but
she's really a mean girl, and it's like at your big ass age.
Ooh. Oh, I thought something else was big.
Oh my god. You need to stop. Oh my god.
Jordan has diary room, and basically he's dragging Jay. And Anissa has diary room. She's like, you know, I don't got no beef, but I'm petty, so I'm gonna be petty. And you know, Jay, Michelle, y'all gotta go. Back at the house, we get Fessy having a diary room talking about something. Well, hopefully they won't say my name because I didn't say theirs.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's it. That's the thing. I mean, listen to the contradictions in your own game. Oh, I don't really, in my game, I don't really do a lot of politicking. I don't really go around making deals and promising. I let the performances speak for themselves. So why would anyone feel the need to protect your stupid ass?
After this.
And then he's hoping Anissa can put in a good word for him. Anissa ain't got no control in that duo at all, baby. Or that's the thing, even if she did, she's not going to use it to protect you.
At all, baby. Think, man! Think! This man been on reality TV for 7-8 years, and he still ain't thought one. He hasn't thought one time within 4 challenge seasons and a whole fucking Big Brother season for 60, 90, 100 days. Think, sir! And fast. Think fast. I don't know. So, anyways, Chauncey has a diary room. He's like, Jay and Michelle, they finna get game for it. Because Jay and Michelle been doing a lot of bunking and uffing, and they have won 2, 3
being bad bitches.
Being bad bitches, running the show, being most relevant, MVP
being the
awards,
main character,
MVP awards. The fuck. So they're gonna get game for it. We go to the deliberation.
Come on, sister,
and get it out, babe. So what's their names? Jordan and that girl talk about how they basically know who the 3 people they're gonna put in is. That's Jay and Michelle. They know they put in Nelson and Nerese because Nelson and Nerese put them in. They know they put in Horatio and Olivia just because we just got it collateral.
They like them. They like them so much.
I love them so much. I love Horatio though, but I love him. But I can't put in Tori, who's literally. But I mean, Tori is our ex and our best friend. We have known Johnny and Nani for literally 30 years, and we do know Casey through Nani. So I mean, collateral, and it's like these bitches all know each other. So, anyways,
and it's like only one of y'all can win. Remember that.
Only one of y'all can win. So they talk about how it's either gonna be Amber and Chauncey or Fessy and Mariah who are going in.
And it's like, honestly, shout out to Amber and Chauncey not getting thrown in this round.
Period.
Come on. Oh, we forgot about the pictures.
We forgot about them ugly ass pictures. I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad, man.
Look, it's so many less people on the screen now.
It literally looks good. Thank you for reminding me.
But shout out to Amber and Chauncey not getting thrown in. It was mainly because they were seen this week. But hey. You guys do what you gotta do. But it's like Fessy and Mariah are idiots, and they literally say one of the reasons is because Fessy and Mariah don't talk to us. They kept us safe, but they haven't spoken about us. We went in twice, and we haven't had "Are you okay?" or "Is everything fine?" And it's like, yeah, you're gonna get thrown in. And I feel bad for Mariah because it's like it didn't give she was gonna do much anyway, no shade. But it's like having Fessy on her hip. It's like, girl, you doing really negative of nothing.
Yeah, you already wasn't doing nothing. Now you're not doing nothing.
Shit.
Those are the 4 teams who are going to be going in. Fessy and Mariah, Rachel and Olivia, Nerese and Nelson, all the ends, yes, and Jay and Michelle. So, after this, they reveal the shits, and when they reveal the shits, Amber does her little hugs to everybody, and she goes to hug Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle is like, girl, don't act like you shocked or something. Get off me. And Amber has a diary room. She said, huh? What's wrong with Michelle? But no, Amber was like, girl, this girl is crazy. And Amber has mentioned in the past, like, Michelle be getting paranoid and scared and panicking. And it's like, Michelle, can you calm the fuck down?
Amber was like, who, like, out of everybody, like, baby.
Out of everybody to be snappy at. Why are you being snappy at me? And that's honestly, that shit would piss me the fuck off. Don't be snappy at me. Yeah. Don't be fucking snappy at me.
And then Michelle has that room after the altercation. She's like, anything, if she's feeling hurt, she's been vulnerable, like, anything she said does not reflect, like, their entire friendship. But it's just like, girl, don't do like that to Amber.
Not to Amber. Yo.
Go cuss out one of the back girls. Go cuss out neither.
Literally, they just put you in.
Child.
We get to the interrogation. Anisha and Jordan, they talk to Jay and Michelle first. And they kind of do a cute little gag, like, why are we in here? This is so funny. Like, and that was cute. And so Jordan has
oh, you got it.
Go.
I was gonna say Michelle puts on her Survivor winner hat.
Puts on her Survivor winner hat. But first, Jordan has a diary room, and he's like, y'all put us in with people who we've known for 10 years. And it's like, that's a problem.
It pisses that narrative really pisses me off. It really does.
Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck who you know.
That's actually a perfect reason to put you in.
I literally don't care. I don't care who you know.
Y'all but like that's literally
twins.
The main catalyst. Like you've known each other for 10 years. Why wouldn't I put all y'all in together?
Why wouldn't I put you in together? He was like, well, they're gonna feel our wrath and they're gonna know how it feels. And they already know how it feels. They stay on the bottom. They're in the minority. They went in all last season. Michelle got out second last. Like, I don't know, please. Y'all don't know how to feel. So after that,
this is what Michelle put on her Survivor winner cap.
Pulled out her Survivor winner cap. Again. And so she was like, I mean, like, y'all could put us in, but
she's like, the game is shifting. The game is shifting, and I don't think it'll necessarily be two sides. Maybe we can try to work on something different. And it's so funny hearing Michelle talk in this manner because it's like this don't even feel like the environment for that.
It doesn't.
Like, she was saying that shit, and the aura, the energy just gave. Shut the hell up, Michelle. Mm-hmm. This is not Survivor.
It's just not Survivor. It's just not Survivor, babe.
It's not Survivor. That's something you said to Boston Rob and Cedric Diaz Swan, and they may be like, well, she has a good point, you know? No, not in the challenge. You doing their friends, doing them. You doing.
Yeah. Honestly,
it's war.
In the challenge, she would have been better off being like, honestly, if y'all put us in, we just gonna win the next daily and put you in. So thanks,
but that's
bye,
why
and move along.
Michelle needs to just get that energy. Like, she's getting paranoid and scared about the potential of going.
And we're on the challenge. Why are you paranoid?
You have a target on your back. You have a target on your back. There's no need to be paranoid. You need to accept it. Move with it, okay? Stop trying to do this. Well, we're friends, and I'm sorry, and we can just talk it out. They're not going to talk to you. They're not going to want to work it out.
Mm-hmm. And that's why y'all making stupid decisions. That's why y'all haven't put in Nani and Johnny, because you keep getting but they're just the biggest team, and this is it's not Survivor, babe. You can take them out. You can take Tony out, babe. Take them out. The big girl, the big dog, head honchos. So. After this, Jordan needs to talk on the Olivia ratio. They're basically like, girl, y'all collateral damage.
And it's like, imagine hearing that, like, as a person. You know, Jordan, we love you guys so much. But
Jordan gonna find out how to be condescending. I don't care whether he's going in or he's the one putting people in. It's like,
because here you go. Olivia's like, I mean, you know, we came in to compete. You know, we have to go in this and this. Like, you know, we kind of getting lucky just still being here. And here goes Jordan. No!
Just like good. That.
That's why.
Literally just like that.
And it's like, I see, right message, great message even, wrong horse, okay? Because the way it came, it's like, you're doing great in the game, you know, we like you guys so much, but you still have to go in. But you're doing great. Gold star. You're doing great. Keep doing it.
This is why I need to be on reality TV. This is why I need to be on reality TV. Because Jordan would have told me that, and I would have walked out. Stop fucking talking to me. Like, literally, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I would hate the interrogations most out of anything because I would have to sit there and I would have to gag them every single time I get put in. I'm not finna sit there and let them talk to me all crazy. Nadia and Johnny were acting a fool when they won.
Girl, it would have been a real problem.
Real bad. Like, me and Jordan would have gotten a whole argument if he was talking to me crazy like that. And I'm on TV.
Jay and Jordan damn near did. Jay said, you ain't talking to me like that.
Shout out to Jay for that one time. For that one time. So after this, they talk to Mariah and Fessy. And, girl, Fessy and Mariah don't even say nothing. Jordan and Lisa basically like, I mean, y'all been right in the middle. Y'all got people. Y'all got Casey. Y'all got Bananas. So, I mean, we're putting y'all in. That was basically it.
And then Lisa's like, because, you know, Fessy's big argument is like, we didn't put y'all in. And she's like, people keep saying you could have put me in.
But who gives a fuck?
Does not matter.
Literally, who cares? And it's like, Fessy, you on your, I don't know what season you're on, but you played this game before, and you still don't know that just because you didn't put somebody in, that means nothing. People have said Fessy has talked nothing to them, has talked zero game. And that's what I was saying. I was like, at least Nelson. At least Nelson has talked around, but Fessy has not talked to anybody. He has no relationship.
But that's why he got scared this round too, because it's like he's looking at the game board. He sees the veteran alliance. He knows who's the big four. It's Anissa, Jordan, Tori, Devin, Banani, and by proxy, Casey and Kenny. Fessy don't fall in that. He's cool with Casey, but he doesn't fall in that main core. So he knew he had a chance of going in. He's probably going to be this nervous moving forward. But that's the thing. He wants the performance to prove it. Your performance can't prove it every time. You're not going to just have to break down a wall every time, especially with some of these mental challenges. Prove it never.
You've never won.
You're not that good at those mental comps.
You're not good at all.
When Fessy first kind of came into the challenge, they were still doing a lot of physical things. But now it's a lot of physical, but now that they're adding the equalizers, and he's dumb as fuck at these puzzles, and you're not making any connections, it's like, what do you expect is going to happen? Stupid.
He on vacation, girl. After this, Fessy talks to Nelson, upset.
Well, we don't go over the Nelson and Nerese interrogation. You skipped over it.
Oh, I did.
So basically, it starts off with
Jordan talks to Nelson. Yeah. Jordan's like, basically, who y'all say of the two teams that you're also in there with, Fessy and Mariah or Olivia and Horatio? And you know Fessy is best friends, but not best friends, but they are with Nelson and Fessy. And Nelson is fucking Olivia, not fucking, but you know, they canoodling. So they asked that question, and essentially Nelson's like, well, I don't know. I just don't want to have to choose. And blah, blah, blah. And that answer
And
is
then,
always
and then
annoying.
here comes Jordan. Sometimes it's okay to play this game emotionally. Sometimes you just have to. And I feel like I don't know why. I feel like this is him manipulating Nelson. I don't know why. It just gives like he's manipulating Nelson. And here goes Nelson listening. I mean, yeah, maybe, I shouldn't do this. And he definitely considers everything that he's been told. Like not in a I'm trying to figure it out, man. Well, maybe that is the case. Like puppy dog.
Mm-hmm. They also asked Nerese a little bit like, we know Dessa feels this way, but what you feel? And Nerese was like, I just feel the same way. They moved along. So, my bad. After that, then Fessy talks to Nelson. He's a little mad. And Fessy's just like, I'm glad that they put me in, because now I don't owe that to them. And now I know I can just put it in Lisa. And, we're not really that cool. And, it's all
like,
good.
You could have
been
did that, mamas.
And he basically has a diary room saying, "Oh, now I can play the game." And it's like,
but another thing that pisses me off is that it's not like Anissa and Jordan made a deal with y'all the first time, and that's why I didn't put them in. You just assumed that all veterans are sticking together, or no, you didn't assume. You were scared that if you went after a veteran, they would come after you. So now that they're winning and you kept them safe, you're upset that they're not keeping you safe. No, you did your thing out of fear, not out of actively working with these people. Don't be a pussy bitch next time you win a daily.
Period. After this, Amber and
the
Tati.
gag is, there's no rookies left, but the gag is, if Fessy and Mariah win again, I would not be shocked if Amber and Chauncey and the Deliberations in there. I would not be shocked. They shouldn't be, but
at all. They probably will be. Probably will.
He's going to be protecting the exact same people.
Yep, like a dumbass.
This is crazy. There's 8 teams left. 4 have to be nominated every round.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be half the cast.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about that.
Next time.
Nasty. I was like, they just going to do this all the way down to 4?
Now this would be the perfect time for a good nasty Olivia Horatio win. A good nasty Amber and Chauncey win. Really gag them up. Honestly, nothing to risk win again if they're going to put in the right people.
You put in the right people. They'll put Amber right back in, girl.
But look who's left. Look who mainly left. All these veterans that could have been fucking out.
The 4 teams we said we was going to put in.
Literally, if Nelson, Fessy, and Jay were on the page they need to be on, they would probably all be out.
All of them. All 4.
And I'm not going to blame Jay and Michelle too much because they had to take the reins after 2 flop daily winners in a row. So they can only do so much. And then they also fixed on their second round. But Nelson and Fessy, and I bet neither one of them win. How much you want to bet?
$100. Oh, $0. You going to win. After that, Amber and Chauncey, they talk about Michelle and basically how Michelle just treats Amber weirdly. Amber's like, every time like something's going on, I'm there for her. And she's there for me too, but it seems like now it's like I'm trying to be there for her and she don't want me to be there for her. It's just weird. She just act weird. And they say that she talks to her out of the side of her fucking mouth. And Chauncey don't like that, and neither does Amber. Period. So we pull up to the club. And randomly, for us at least, Jordan and Nerese.
And
it's like, Nerese
feeling each other, yeah.
Nerese, you got taste, girl. Nerese just like me. She must be a
no, for real. Because Malcolm, big dick ass, are either one. Johnny, fine ass. At the beginning of this season. Now Jordan, hey, I see you. Taste. We see each other.
I won't say it's good taste, but she got the same taste.
I think it's good taste because she also fucked around with Nelson before too. Like they
none of them niggas is loyal, and that's the issue.
But they all could trade.
And slang that thing.
And that's the goal.
And
that's the goal here.
And slang that thing. I would have got that thing, boy.
Every last one of them. But I'm shocked. I mean, Jordan, Horatio's right there. But hey, maybe.
Some people just, I don't know. It's the energy. It's the energy. Some people don't like that energy.
It's like, ooh, he's
me,
so good.
Like,
challenges
in this cast,
I will say Jordan would annoy me. Jordan would not attract me in person.
Honestly, Jordan would attract me. I'm not gonna lie. But my favorites who would attract me would be Horatio and Kenny, like a little calmer, chill, not really in the shits. Maybe even a Fessy, somebody who's not playing the game. Love that. No shade. So after that, we get a scene with Nelson talking to Mariah. And basically, Nelson is reiterating the fact that he don't know who he's going to choose. I don't care. After that, we get Amber and Michelle who talk. So, essentially, they're like talking out / debating / arguing, but also working it out. The situation that was going on that was weird and kind of irrelevant. considering the solution.
I will say it was something. It was pretty small. I saw people dragging it on Twitter like it was just the most boring thing. I mean, all these episodes had boring content that we didn't need to see. But we didn't need to see that.
We didn't need to see that. After that, we get Fessy and Anissa talking, and Mariah's standing there too, but she don't say nothing. So Fessy is talking to Anissa, and he's basically like, "Hey, as long as I'm not the main vote, we good, right?" And Anissa's response, I guess Fessy doesn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really understand this part. Was I tripping? Like,
no,
I feel like
she says she's on a power trip, but it's like, well, she's in power. That's one. And two, you're just upset that you got thrown in. Like,
yeah, literally, because the combo didn't even seem too bad to me. I feel like Anissa would be okay.
I will say, Anissa's just fake. Like the fact that she's smiling good in this man's face after he's being nominated. When she got nominated, she didn't want. If Jay and Michelle came smiling good in her face, it would have been a problem.
That's true.
But that's the thing. This, it's nothing personal, right? We're so good, right? It's no, bitch, nah.
Yeah. After that, we leave the club. We go to the next day, and the next day, Olivia and Horatio they talk, and Olivia's basically like, if we survive this, we need to turn some shit up when we come back. I also didn't necessarily understand this scene because Olivia was like, they need to turn shit up if they come back, right? And then they shifted the combo to like they hope they pull the safe dagger. Is that correct? That's correct. Okay, good. And so then Olivia has her diary room, and she's like, I really do have feelings for Nelson, so I don't want to pressure him into picking me, but I would love for him to pick me.
And it's like, Olivia, you are a good woman, because I would be pressuring the fuck out of him.
I was just going to say that.
I'd be in that room at the beginning of the day, right before the zone, while he's in the shower, bitch, wiping his ass. I'd be wiping it. So what are you going to choose?
Me too.
Choose a problem.
That ass. Like, he gonna choose me. I don't
Mind you, I don't know why this is even an unsurety here. I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe and that's what pisses me off, because it seems like the only decision of keeping saving him in this moment is that he's known Fessy longer. I mean, is that really
last
the only
season,
thing
Fessy literally was the reason you went home. It makes no fucking sense. Honestly, in my head, Olivia and Horatio should stay, period.
Like, y'all need to stop doing these allegiances based on how long you've known somebody. Like, that's
literally. It seems like he was not talking to Fessy this whole time. Whenever he talks about game or anything, him and Olivia and Horatio have had a whole strategy in the past on putting them in and saving them and doing all of this. So it's like, clearly they have motherfucking allegiances to each other. Over Fessy. It's like, Fessy's not playing the game. Honestly, Fessy's not playing. What can Fessy do for you? Olivia and Horatio could win a daily.
And it's like, that's the thing. I was going to say, maybe it's because they won a daily. It's like, well, they can win comp. I don't know. That came
Olivia and Horatio has came in second in almost every daily. That doesn't even make sense. To be honest. After that, Nelson and Nerese talk, and they talk about what they're gonna do with the dagger. It's the same fucking shit. I'm not gonna do this conversation again.
Yeah, they're just unsure who to choose.
And the same fucking shit. They said this shit 4 times this episode. That's why the episode's so damn long. Same fucking combo. After that, we go to the zone.
But I do want to say, it's funny because he has a diary room here. He's like, so why haven't I won the challenge? I feel like it's because I put my friends before my game. And it's like, I mean, this was the one time that's not the problem here. That was the problem when you won. The problem here is, who's best for your game. Like, I just feel like, like Nelson just proves why he has not won. He 100%.
The diary room before he chooses.
I was so happy to see Nelson this season, especially with the Reeves, like, and when the daily, and it's just like,
terrible disappointment.
He's like
why he the biggest disappointment of the season, and it's no shade. Like, I would love to see him come back. I like his personality. I think he's cute. But just
we need Corey here. I feel like if Corey was here, this shit wouldn't happen.
We need somebody for him to follow. Not Devin. Not someone who's gonna help the game go the wrong way for him. Damn. So we go to the zone. Jordan needs to quickly choose Jay and Michelle. They got beef with them. It wasn't nothing crazy. And then we see that Horatio, and Olivia, Mariah and Fessy, and Nelson and Nerese have to decide who has the safe dagger. So first, Horatio and Olivia, they shoot. Whoop is not safe. And if you recall, Nelson does not want to get the safe dagger because he doesn't want to choose. So after this,
and it's like, imagine not wanting safe because you don't want to choose. Grow a backbone, nigga.
And quick. Fessy and Mariah choose, and it's not safe. So when Nelson gets it, he's like, and it's like, please, sir, stand up.
Imagine being sad to be safe.
So
upset
annoying.
That you're safe.
So this diary room is diary room that got me. Nelson says, should I save the man who stabbed me in the back last season? after being my friend, or Olivia, who has been loyal to me this whole season and who I have a great relationship with.
Not one positive thing said about Fessy.
After that, we come back and Nelson says, Fessy and Mariah.
And he gonna be out the game right with Fessy
With
and
Fessy and
motherfucking
Mariah.
Mariah.
Like, you a dumbass bitch. I mean, a hood rat bitch. Huh? After that, Devin basically has diary. He's like, I'm confused because, baby, if it was me, that Fessy man would have had to go. Like, you're not going to volunteer to take me out of the challenge and not get your comeuppance. That comeuppance would have been got. Nani also has a diary room. She's like, I don't know what Nelson thinking. I guess he's trying to be cute. He don't want to make sure, like, I don't know. So basically, they got him.
Yeah, Nani even said she feel bad for Olivia.
After this, we get to the comp. Ooh.
This is rigged ass shit.
Girl, so the comp is spun out. So one of the partners is going to have to spin this fucking wheel, and they're not able to see the other partner on the other side. The other partner is strapped to the other side of the wheel, and they have to solve a puzzle. It's like one of those pyramid puzzles where the smallest little triangle is on the top and the biggest one is on the bottom, and you can't put a big one on a small one. You can only put a small one on a big one, and you got to transfer it to the other side. So they started off, and initially Jay and Michelle were doing okay. Their communication was well. They've been doing pretty good at the challenges, so it wasn't too bad. And Olivia and Horatio were struggling. Olivia's putting big ones on small ones. She don't know what she's doing. And then once she does that, the viewers lounge,
the peanut gallery,
starts talking and telling Olivia, no, you can't do that, girl. You need to put that on that side. And once they start, they don't stop. They continue to help Olivia and Horatio. So at first, it was just like they're trying to help them, but Jay and Michelle were still trying to communicate, and they were doing okay until the viewers lounge realizes the louder we are, the less Jay and Michelle can hear each other because they're in between a fucking big ass, thick ass board. So they start literally screaming the instructions.
And once again, and I feel like what makes it annoying is that it's something when it happens every once in a while, but this has happened twice this season, and it's been really, really skewed. The way the round when Turbo went home, it was near impossible for them to win when they were helping Olivia and Horatio. And once again, they helped Olivia and Horatio again. It's like, not only, I love Olivia and Horatio down, and I don't think they would necessarily just have flopped in these eliminations without the help. But it's just like, well, one, they don't even really get to really prove themselves. Y'all are just placating them, saying how much you like them, throwing them in, and then helping them. It's just like, you're using them like little rag dolls. And it's like, I don't see how production and how TJ, who's someone, I don't like quitters, and people are all about the integrity.
Right.
Like, the integrity is 100% gone here. And I hate that the idea is now, well, this is a politicking game, and these are friends, and you have to build these relationships over time, and da-da-da-da. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Because at the end of the day, y'all will sit up here and cast the same people who knew each other, and then they're the same who at the end every single time. Like, it's not rocket science what happens here. Like, it's like high school. Like, this big group just takes out all of the new people every single time. Like, it's really annoying. Like, this was not even fun to watch. Like, I don't see it as fair. Like, it's 100% just not fair. Like, I don't know if they need to make them stop watching. I mean, they have no reason to actually be able to watch it. But this is bullshit.
I just feel like it should just be a requirement that you need to shut the fuck up if you're not playing.
Because at the end of the day, it's the challenge. It's the challenge. The whole thing is about winning the competition. That's what everyone say, earning your stripes. How can you even earn your stripes? You got bitches in the crowds helping you.
And Jay basically says that because after this, Jordan, at this point, Jordan is literally screaming at the top of his lungs. He is very, very loud. And there's other people telling him to shut up. And then Jay has a scene and he's screaming, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Because he can't hear. And after this, Jay has a diary room and he's like, Jordan does all this talk about integrity and you need to earn this and do this. And it's like, you're not even allowing the players to play the game. Let the players play. King? He is not.
It's weird. No. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. I think it's dumb. I think it's a really needs to be implemented. You should not speak if you're not fucking in the elimination. Point blank, period. This is so stupid. Like, I don't care who won or who lost. It's stupid. I don't care who was in. This could have been Banani and motherfucking Casey again. And I would be saying the exact same thing. No one should have to lose in this way. That's not fair to Jay and Michelle at all. It's not even fair to Olivia and Horatio because it's like, yeah, they won 2 eliminations, but they got fucked the whole time through.
Yeah. It's really just, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Especially the fact that in both those situations, Turbo and Tamara was doing better at first, and so was Jay and Michelle.
It just shouldn't be allowed. It just shouldn't be allowed by the production, by TJ. Don't quit laughing. Like, please. So after this, because that's the thing, you telling people not to quit. If Jay and Michelle would have quit, you would have been mad.
Right? Why should they? Let's think. Why would I even? Why should?
Why would I even try? They were sitting there. It was a long, like every scene that they showed, they were literally in the same spot for a good minute. And it's like, this is edited. So it's like, how long were they out there? Where they were just in the same spot trying to, this nigga was on his, not nigga, but Jay was all the way flat on the ground trying to put his ear outside of the hole so that he can hear her. Like that shit was ridiculous. Please get out of my face. Anyways, like TJ, please be for real.
Like somebody needs to step in and fix that. Like that's bullshit. Please. Bull fucking shit. Please. Like.
Please. And like Lee said, I don't even care who it was. They could have been helping Jay and Michelle to take out Nani and Johnny, and that still would have been bullshit.
And I'm like, this is weird.
Weird as fuck. Anyways, after this.
Because it's just, at the end of the day,
it's not real.
It's not fair. Because the fun
and it's not fun to watch. Who wants to watch that?
Because the fun thing about the challenge, the little funness I get out of the challenge is that you are in control of your fate as long as you're able to win a challenge. But in situations like this, how are you expecting to win when they have the whole cast help another team? That's not, like, be serious.
Mm-hmm. And then you, as a producer of a show, y'all make this show less interesting because, no offense, Olivia and Horatio, entertainment-wise, aren't really giving. I love them down, stand them down. They're great additions, great competitors. But hypothetically, if Turbo and Tamara just won, this season would have been 10 times more entertaining. Even if they just say one more round, Turbo is insane. Same thing with Michelle and Jay. If Michelle and Jay would have stayed this round, you know how more entertaining this season would be from here on out. We looking at a bunch of duds in this motherfucker. Look at this.
Because they're just gonna keep using Olivia and Rachel, and that's what sucks. They're just gonna keep using them.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at what we have. No entertainment. Michelle and Jay was the last entertainment. Dead ass. I'm dead ass. Boring bitches. Bessie born ass, Casey born ass, Nelson idol ass. And then the top row is just vets who are all old. And old people can't be that entertaining. Shit. And then Amber and Chauncey, who probably shouldn't just get thrown in for the rest of the season. Shout out to Amber. Amber gonna be my only Horatio and Olivia, that's gonna be my only thing left. Yeah. Like, what can I do? Like shit. So after this,
I was just gonna say how Jordan has a little diary room at Jay and Michelle, like this isn't Survivor. Yep. We come back if you're good, and this is how that you're not good at the game. And it's like, yeah, what the fuck ever. So you speaking for all the vets in question, and some of these vets don't even have a win.
Literally.
The 1 year next.
Meanwhile, Jay and Michelle got 2 back to back. Like, please, dailies. Like,
mind you, Anissa has won a show. I mean, not Anissa. Michelle has won a show. Anissa has won a show. And I mean, Anissa, that's the thing. Michelle has her million. Does Anissa has hers? Does Jordan, do you win this season and get yours? Because Michelle has her million, babe. Ooh. No shade.
Hey, after this, Olivia has a diary room mentioning how Horatio gets flustered again. So she's like, I got to try to
calm him. That's insane. Wow.
What?
Because it's like crazy. It's like just to reiterate that message. Like this is not Survivor. We come back. Anissa has played in 30 goddamn 50 motherfucking challenges and not won once. Has only been to 2 finals.
Comes back.
So
how about 2 finals? And Michelle has been to 2 finals in the Survivor.
So how about you that same message to your friends? That's what pisses me off because it really is just friends who have known each other for this long protecting each other. That's not fun to watch. It's not fun. It's not fair, especially when they have all the numbers that you just gave them all season.
And then on top of all the numbers that y'all gave them, y'all allowed them to. Girl, we move. After this, Michelle and Jay still struggling.
Anissa and Jordan and Benani were not even originally on the season. Well, I guess they were always the plan to come, but it's the fact
it's like they weren't. Why were they the plan to come? Why was the why?
Which was stupid, especially because Anissa and Jordan are not real ride or dies. Neither is Benani for real. Like it's stupid. Neither was Veronica and Darrell.
Casey and Kenny got took out and then brought back in. Please,
unneeded. I should have stayed the fuck at home.
Unneeded. But y'all couldn't find Nam a partner when Nam had to leave. Please. So, anyways, Jay and Michelle.
They could have pulled any random off the street. Shit, they did for half these people.
Literally. So Jay and Michelle, they start doing a little better. They're able to hear each other a little bit more. But it doesn't matter. Horatio has a diary room. He's like, damn, Rookie team. You know, we got to win because we a Rookie team and we the last one or something like that. After that, Horatio and Olivia win. So Jay and Michelle talk their shit a little bit. Right when they win, Michelle's still strapped up, and Jay like walking out from behind the team. He's like, man, fuck this shit. That's bullshit. And Michelle was like, girl, they weak. And Jay was like, they weak as fuck. And it's like,
definitely gas thing. It's really it's kind of embarrassing on them. Like y'all look scared. Like y'all are
Yeah,
scared.
and it flashes to them up there, and it's just like y'all are embarrassed. Like this is hilarious. Like y'all look stupid
A
because
pack of bullies.
they're like celebrating. Like I mean, hey, it's what they get for putting me in the game where you're supposed to put people in. Yeah, that's what they
Like that, and that's something that makes it so unfair.
uh,
It's like all of this because they threw y'all in. That's the name of the game.
and they only threw y'all in because Jordan,
But
you was looking up.
when y'all throw bitches in, it's nothing personal. You should be okay with it. You're collateral.
Mm,
But you throw us in, we're gonna
mm,
literally have the entire house work against you when you go into elimination. So don't even try.
mm. So, girl,
That's it.
TJ asked him.
At this point, moving forward, it's kind of like, I mean, if you're Amber and Chauncey, Deliberations, Nelson Reese, Fessy, and Mariah, you have to go against each other because it seems like if you go against any of the other people, you're probably gonna get they're gonna cheat
Help.
for them.
Yeah, they probably gonna. That's the thing. They just gonna decide which of the four of y'all they gonna cheat for. That's the thing. If they put in Nelson and Amber, and they want Amber and them to stay, they gonna cheat for Amber and just have Nelson out. Like y'all just gonna get cheated out the rest of the season.
And that's like annoying.
Wow.
It does seem like this is something they consistently do. This is not something they consistently show in the episode. But it's like y'all let them do it. I mean, they really could just do this every elimination. Imagine they did this every elimination. I will say some they literally can't do it, but it's just like it's bullshit. This bullshit. What makes it even more unfair because it's like they're not helping every time.
Mm-hmm.
This could easily been a hall brawl. It would have been a different story because you can't help in a hall brawl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I will say Horatio probably would have knocked Jay loose.
He can knock me loose. So after this, TJ asked, "Ooh, he can knock me loose." So TJ asked,
"Yeah, so
I had a vision. If you can gaze into the future. TJ like, do y'all have last words?" And Jay is like, honestly, I'm just happy that we had the girls this damn.
I would be like, TJ, how about you fix your motherfucking production, bitch? Because what the fuck was this?
That's my last words. The fuck, I'm out.
And I would never been invited back. I don't care. I'll go to USA.
So,
I will call Julie Chen. Whoever the fuck.
Boom bass. The hell? Her ass. Ugh. So, girl, that was it. They left.
Yeah. We get it next time. We're going to see that this little Nerese and Jordan thing is going to come to a head. Tori is upset. And it's like, I figured this would happen. That's why I remember when he first came, they was in the bed together laughing and giggling and Kiki. And she just said that all the things that happened transpired. I was just like, well, that doesn't seem smart. And look what happened. Because at the end of the day, niggas ain't shit.
Like Doja Cat said, period. And you know what? We ended it at that. Niggas ain't